in the Lone Star State, here at NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Houston Texans. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Houston. They'll be brought down. Decent field position to start this drive. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the number 1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
The first down throw was, and now 2nd and 10. On the cruise count, and doing there, only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big-time play for Houston. 56 yards.
At the 18-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 13, Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of surprise here.
Makes the score Texans 3, 49ers nothing.
points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
This is how you transition when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll look forward for maybe a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
Azeez Al-Shire on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Texans' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Hendrick Ford. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out to a 7-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Texans offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10. The play fake. Here's Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Sam Ukuwanu. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Kittle is the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That one could be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there.
I think that's look at on film tomorrow and walk back. I mean, there was enough space there to get the 1st down. I know the ball takes him a little bit out of bounds, but he's got to get your 1st foot down, drag the 2nd. That's how they teach it, and just can't quite get it done.
Texans 3.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Chubb. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down for Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
We'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Yards the pickup there. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
3rd down and short, you decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
He's into space past the 25. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back.
And he could not set his feet to fire that one. It is incomplete. No, Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
At the 20-yard line.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So DeMeco Ryans will bring on the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. With a solid start so far, touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Purdy on first down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands, I can do some things.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 2. To throw is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, San Francisco.
So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. So they come to the line for first down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Loss of 2 yards, and it's third down.
After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face third down and 14. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
Texans 6.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. On play action, Stroud to the left side, caught by Schultz. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
The Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Stoppage here with the 49ers is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
He's going to tuck it and go.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle of Kirk. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on his own read. And he's gonna slide down with the 1st down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Here's Chuck, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter. Let's check on this penalty.
Still second down.
He'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Houston. A lot of bodies down there, but there's one with the football, the quarterback. It's all that matters. Breaks the plane for the touchdown.
And all that quarterback is looking for, Mike, is the smallest of creases before that snap. Once he identifies it, all that's left to do is put your head down, get behind the big boys up front, and drive the legs across the goal line.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. First and 10. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
6-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. First down and more past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Purdy. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and a yard. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He's going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Taken down at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Purdy again. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Collins.
Pass complete to Nico Collins. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 5. From the gun, near Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Houston Texans.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Their 49-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3. Now Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway.
Kaimi Fairbairn
3 points,
to kick off
all
for
that
Houston.
separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15 and a 49er 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Open man there, it is Ward. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
23, Texans 13.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And we'll get this to about the 36-yard line. D. Winters there to bring him down.
Winters on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold onto that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Moore to return. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. That's Mario Edwards with the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Downfield, he's got 4. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Down, San Francisco.
That one good for 26 yards.
So everyone's going to focus on the throw, right, Mike? But it was really the way he used his eyes to manipulate the defense that really made that shot downfield possible.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. On the handoff, McCaffrey. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
That was terrible. Awful. Seriously, just disgraceful. Are you kidding me?
Give credit to the protection for handling that blitz, because that's what gave him the time he needed to make the play and keep this drive alive.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Open man is Jennings. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. McCaffrey, and this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
Sheldon Rankins on the stop.
Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And now it's 4th and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Upton Stout in for that tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Shire on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Hunter on the stop. A loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. Moving to his left.
C.J. Stroud on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Texans set to punt this one away. On the return, it's Moore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. They'll send a tight end in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Yeah! And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 32.
Big time play by McCaffrey. 32 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Shire on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And 3rd down coming up.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either the ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This a 48-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. Going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another run as they look to put this game away.
Kittle is the man in motion. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
in for no gain at the 4.
Right at the line of
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. Kirk is the motion man. On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Chubb. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
D. Winters on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8. At the 49ers' 23-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 10. Now, Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud will get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 13, Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. To throw is Stroud. Forced out wide, and he will score! Game on! C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a 1-score game with a 2-point conversion. They'll try to do it with the screen. And he'll wind up short of the goal line. So they're not able to get this back to a 1-score game. The margin remains 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A tight end in motion now. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Now it is C.J. Stroud and the Texans down on the scoreboard. 1:47 on the clock. They'll need a score here and likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is hot! And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. A big play after being backed up. A gain of 48. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
That's what they call a big dagger route. It's about 10, 15 yards where you just round off your outside foot and rip into the middle of the field, and they executed it to perfection, and they're able to move the chains.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. He'll be out of bounds. A decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, 2nd and 4. Now, Stroud. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stroud to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. The final minute, 1st and 10. Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins.
Complete to Nico Collins. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Niners' 7-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.